What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here, and welcome to our daily show where we discuss the fourth stimulus check update, the two new packages, the physical infrastructure package, as well as the next stimulus package, as well as what is going on in the world today. We have multiple different things to cover here in this video. A major announcement from the IRS regarding monthly checks that are going to start going out, as well as developments on the fourth stimulus check package and the negotiations over the next stimulus package and the next infrastructure package, the latest news on that, as well as Medicare extra benefits, hearing, dental, vision, and hearing aids, all in this video. So make sure to watch all the way to the end. This is an important video. Let's jump right in. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new updates. Remember that new videos come out on our channel every day with the newest updates at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, if you can, hit the like button for us. It really helps out our channel. All right, here we go. Okay, first up, a major announcement today from the IRS over the new website, the web portal or web tools, on the expanded child tax credits. This is from the third stimulus check package. It was passed in the last stimulus check package. And these monthly checks are going to start on July 15th of $250 per month per child for children ages 6 through 17 and $300 per month for children under the age of 6 for the rest of the year. This is known as the child tax credits. They're monthly checks that are going to come from the government for 88% of all children in the United States, which is about 65 million children in the United States, which is about 20% of our entire country. They say that this will bring about 50% of all children out of poverty. And the IRS has just released their second web portal, their second web page that you can log into right now. I'm going to show you here in a moment. And also, if you know anybody that has any children, you probably should share this video with them. The majority of people do not even know that these monthly checks are going to start. Again, this is passed from the third stimulus check package, and unless they watch this show or maybe seen a tiny little blip about it on the news, because as you probably know, the news does not cover the majority of these stimulus programs that we cover here. And we cover all the different stimulus programs, the California $600 state stimulus checks, the other state stimulus checks that are coming out, city, county, and state stimulus programs, mortgage assistance, rental assistance, property tax assistance, utility assistance, the internet program, the emergency broadband benefit, which thousands of our viewers have gotten $50 off their internet bill per month, as well as Social Security increases, Medicare increases, which I have some information for you here on just a minute, as well as the fourth stimulus check, the negotiations going on over that, and all the additional stimulus programs that have already been passed that are kind of becoming available now. So honestly, if you have any friends or family members with children, share this video with them. There's a share button down below. You can send them the link via messages or Facebook, or email, anything like that, because I'm going to show you this website. They may need to opt in, and let me just show it to you. Okay, number one, there's two different websites here directly from the IRS. I will put the links for these down below in the description of this video. So if you're on a mobile phone, click the down arrow next to the title down below this video. That'll open up the description, and you'll see a couple links in the description that you can click on or anything like that. Again, anybody that has children probably needs to know about this. Okay, so number one, here's the first webpage. You can see here, important changes to the child tax credit will help many families get advanced payments of the child tax credit starting summer of 2021, which is July 15th. The IRS will pay half the total credit amount in advance monthly payments. That's basically July 15th. Did I say the payments are going to start on July 15th, or did I say January 15th? Yeah, they're starting on July 15th, if I said that wrong. Monthly payments for the rest of the year, July 15th, August 15th, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, the 6 months of the rest of the year. You will claim the other half of the money when you file your 2021 tax return. Again, so the first half of the year, January through June, you will get on your 2021 tax return. So $1,500 per child for children ages 6 through 17 and $1,800 for children under the age of 6 on your tax return. The rest is going to be sent out via monthly payments unless you opt out or something like that, which we'll get to here in a second. How it works, use this assistant or this website to check if you might be eligible for advance payments of the child tax credits. What you need, your tax return filed for 2020 or your 2019 tax return if you haven't filed yet for 2020. If you don't have a copy of the return and know your filing status and number of qualifying children you claimed, you may be able to estimate the total income from your tax return to answer all the questions. You can use the following to make estimates. Income statements such as W-2s, 1099s, or amount of any expenses or adjustments to your income. So again, this website, this first one, I'll put this link down below in the description. You can check your eligibility for these monthly payments called the child tax credits that are passed from the third stimulus check package and is a total of $3,000 for children ages 6 through 17 and $3,600 for children under the age of 6. Next up, the second web page here is this one right here. And you can see here, important changes to the child tax credit will help many families get advance payments of the credit starting this summer. The IRS will pay half the total credit amount in advanced monthly payments beginning July 15th. You will claim the other half when you file your 2021 taxes. These changes apply to tax year 2021 only. Although one of the big items they're working on right now in the next stimulus package, the American Families Plan, which we're going to get to here in just a moment, there's about 15 or 20 different items they're negotiating on. One of them is to extend these higher monthly tax credits for children until 2025. So these payments would continue on every month until 2025. Okay. I do recommend that you take the monthly payments because one, you get them early. You're going to start getting them in less than a month from now if you have children or if your family members have children, your friends have children, right? We're going to talk about other items for other people. I mean, I know that not everybody has children. It's about 20% of the United States has children, or that's the amount of children. We're going to talk about Medicare, Social Security, state stimulus checks. We cover all the different programs here on this channel. I realize that not everybody has children. But honestly, there's something really for everybody of what they're negotiating on right now. The forced stimulus check, which is like 85 to 88% of people, possible monthly stimulus check as the forced stimulus check. That would be separate from these child tax credit monthly checks. They're talking about Social Security raises. There's 3 different plans for that. Medicare raises. I understand not everybody's on Medicare, not everybody's on Social Security. I totally get it. But either way, I want to bring all this information to you guys because like these child tax credits are going out to 65 million children. The California stimulus check alone is going out to 25 million people of $600 for the second round. I understand that that's not everybody, but 25 million people is nothing to sneeze at. And when you start to add up all these different programs that are kind of like alternate programs besides the stimulus check, you got the child tax credit, 65 million people. You got the California stimulus check alone, which is 25 million people. That's like almost 100 million people there. Just for those 2 alternate plans, that's almost a third of the United States. And then we got these other state stimulus checks, like the New Jersey proposed one and the North Carolina one, and all the different mortgage assistance, rental assistance, property tax assistance, utility assistance, the emergency broadband program. There's all these other programs, right? And chances are that you can qualify for some of the other ones, or you will be qualifying for some of the new ones coming out. So don't worry, I'm not like picking a side. I'm not just like only covering child tax credits or only covering the California stimulus check or only covering the Medicare extra benefits. I'm going to cover it all for you guys so that you guys know about these important changes because honestly, there's a lot of different stimulus items that they are working on right now to be included in this next package and even another package after that. So yeah, there's a lot coming. So anyways, the second website here tells you how to qualify for these child tax credits. And also you can unenroll from advance payments if you don't want to get advance payments for the monthly payments for the rest of the year. I don't recommend you do that because again, you're going to get the money early. You're going to start getting them in July, August, September. You're going to get money now as opposed to waiting till your tax return in next year, which is April, May, June. I mean, you're talking almost a year of waiting. I would personally, my recommendation, start taking these monthly payments now. You're going to get the first half of the money, the $1,500 to $1,800 anyways, on your tax return per child. Remember, the old child tax credit was increased by former President Trump from $1,000 to $2,000, and you would get that on your tax return. Now it's $3,000 to $3,600. You're going to get $1,500 to $1,800 anyways on your tax return. So it's not like you're going to get nothing on your tax return. You're just going to get payments now. You're still going to get $1,500 to $1,800 per child on your tax return anyways, when you normally would get $2,000. So yeah, I mean, it's almost the same amount, but you're going to be getting these monthly payments almost a year early. And if you don't take it, it's like giving the IRS a free loan of your money with no interest. So you're basically loaning the money to the IRS and saying, no, don't pay me until next year, and you're going to get no interest from it. So normally you don't want to give people a no interest loan unless like they're your best friend or your family. So don't, in my opinion, as again, your situation might be different, but I wouldn't give the IRS a free loan. I don't consider the IRS my family. You can let me know if you do, but I don't like to give the IRS a 0% loan. Plus, I really feel that getting these monthly payments, you tend to blow it less quickly. And you're going to get a little bit every month, which kind of helps you with your bills, as opposed to like going out and buying 2 new iPhones for $2,000 and then poof, your money's gone or something like that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But anyways, these 2 websites will be linked down below in the description. The second website, you can unenroll from advance payments. Remember, these payments could continue on year after year after this if they pass it again in the next stimulus package, as well as non-filers. If you aren't required to file a tax return and haven't gotten us your information already, you will need to give us some basic information to get the child tax credit. You can use that with this tool here, okay? Also, the third stimulus check package changed it so you don't need a single dollar of income. That used to not be like that, okay? They changed it in this third stimulus check package. So if you're on Social Security, if you're on SSI, SSDI, or you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't have any income, or for whatever reason, if you don't have any income, you now get these checks, okay? The Democrats changed that in the third stimulus check package that was passed by the Democrats. And I say that because not a single Republican voted for it, okay? All right, next, let's move on. Here is the latest information on the fourth stimulus check package, I should say, the American Families Plan and the next infrastructure package and the negotiations.
Well, Shep, I can confirm that this bipartisan group of senators will keep working tonight in hopes of finalizing that framework. And the White House has sounded pretty upbeat about the negotiations so far.
The president is encouraged that Democrats and Republicans are continuing to discuss a path forward on rebuilding our roads, our railways, and our bridges. That's a positive sign. And this offer is nearly double what the Republican offer was just a few weeks ago. That's another positive sign in the right direction.
So we are expecting multiple meetings with lawmakers at the White House this week. But spokeswoman Jen Psaki said the president's 2 red lines remain the same: doing nothing and raising taxes on households making less than $400,000 a year to pay for it. That means no changes to the gas tax like the GOP wants. Meanwhile, the White House is proposing to crack down on tax cheats instead. Now, we've reported that a draft of the framework features $579 billion in new spending. Other outlets say the latest version includes more money for roads and bridges, and that senators are now breaking down the spending in more detail. But Shep, one source I talked to cautioned that all of these numbers are written on Etch-a-Sketch and not in stone.
Ilan, Senate Democrats are moving forward with a vote or a voting rights measure tomorrow. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Shep, Democrats are going to face a real test of party unity tomorrow. The Senate will take up a key procedural motion on the voting rights bill. We know this is not going to pass. Republicans are unanimously opposed, and Minority Leader Mitch McConnell today called it nakedly partisan. But the real question is, where does Joe Manchin stand? The Democratic senator from West Virginia bucked his party when he came out against the bill, too, but he's been floating a last-minute compromise to keep Democrats together. Former President Obama today endorsed that plan. So, Shep, we'll see if that's going to be enough to get progressives on board as well.
By the way, Senator Joe Manchin, who's long been a thorn in the side of the Democrats, actually struck a deal with the Senator Chuck Schumer over this voting right election bill, which is actually a major bill right now that is a contention of the Democrats versus the Republicans, and is kind of making Joe Manchin pretty upset with the Republicans, which could come into play when they go to pass the next stimulus package and or infrastructure package, because they're going to pass at least the next stimulus package through the reconciliation process. And we will need Senator Joe Manchin's vote to pass the next stimulus package.
I'm pleased to report that Senator Manchin and I have come to an agreement. He came to my office, about 2 hours ago, and we worked it out. Senator Manchin has informed me that he will vote yes on the motion to proceed to debate the legislation. I have committed to him that if our Republican colleagues don't obstruct and allow us to move forward on the debate, we'll take up his proposed substitute amendment as the first amendment we will consider.
Now, this is important because we need every single Senate Democrat to pass the next stimulus package through the reconciliation process. Whether they pass the American Families Plan, which has about 15 or 20 different stimulus items, through the reconciliation process, or they combine the two packages, the infrastructure package and the next stimulus package together, and pass that through the reconciliation process. Either way, Senator Joe Manchin is a key vote from the Democrats. He did vote yes on the third stimulus check package, and that's how they got it passed. It was passed by all 50 Senate Democrats, as well as 99% of the Democrats in the House, and is almost assuredly how they're going to need to pass the next stimulus package. The real question is are they going to combine the two? And Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Bernie Sanders have combined the two and are working on a $6 trillion package to combine the two, and there's an extra $2 trillion because those two packages combined are about $4.1 trillion. They're starting with a $6 trillion package, which leaves lots of money extra left over for stimulus checks, monthly stimulus checks that so many Democrats are calling for, Social Security raises, and Medicare expansion with additional Medicare benefits. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says there's a gaping hole in Medicare that leaves out coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. This is a serious problem. I'm working with Senator Bernie Sanders to push to include dental, vision, and hearing Medicare coverage in the American Jobs and the American Families Plan, talking about combining them. Either way, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has just come on board within the last 48 hours and has shown his support that he now supports including these Medicare additional benefits, which is mostly for seniors, in this next package. It originally did not start out with these benefits in that package. And that's why I've been saying that the negotiations and who's in favor, who's pushing for stimulus checks, Medicare, extra coverage, Social Security raises, child tax credits, right? I understand that all those things might not cover for anybody, but who pushes for them, who has support for them, and how much support they get for these items is kind of the most important thing right now. The Democrats are going to pass these next two packages one way or another. It's almost a 99% chance that they're going to pass both of these packages. The question is, are they going to pass the infrastructure package with Republicans and then pass the stimulus package on their own with the reconciliation process? Or are they going to pass them together? And what is really going to be in the package? Are we going to see a stimulus check? Are we going to see monthly stimulus checks? Are we going to see the expansion of the monthly checks going to children called the child tax credits? Remember, they've only passed that for 1 year from the third stimulus check package. And will they pass it again in the fourth stimulus check package, along with 2 years of free preschool, 2 years of free community college they're proposing in this next package, which will be an absolute game changer to now make 2 years of free community college free for any American that makes below the income threshold that is expected to be the same as the third stimulus check. So if you got the previous stimulus checks, you'll likely qualify for 2 years of free college. Even if you never went to college, even if you're 70 years old or 80 years old, you could go back to college even if you went for 1 or 2 classes just for something to do to go and broaden your horizons and learn about something. Or you could go and get a 2-year degree to help you make more money in your job, or go back to find a new job that might have pay you more than you've previously ever made. Regardless, is that 2 years of free college included in this next package is a very real reality that is probably going to happen, along with all these additional benefits they're pushing for, extra Medicare benefits. That alone, hearing, dental, vision, and hearing aids completely for free, added into Medicare for tens of millions of Americans, will be a game changer, an absolute game changer. Let me know your thoughts on that, because I think it's going to happen. I think that there's a lot that's going to happen in this next package there's about 20 different items they're negotiating on. I don't think every single thing is going to be in this next package. Of course, I would love them to. The more provisions they pass, the more groups of people get added in. I do think there's going to be at least a single stimulus check in this next package as well. Um, these negotiations over the next stimulus package look almost the same to me as the second stimulus check package, and really even the third stimulus check package. The second stimulus check was added in 6 days before they passed it in the House. Basically, they introduced a bill. The second stimulus check wasn't in there. They were going to give that money to states and cities. And then the support and the push and the outcry from both people in Congress and you guys, contacting your senators and your representatives on Twitter, email, Facebook, calling them, emailing them. Basically, there was overwhelming support, and they actually took the money away from states and cities and gave it to us for the second stimulus check, because Republicans, they controlled the Senate and the presidency last year, so they controlled 2 out of the 3. So you absolutely needed them on board, and they just didn't want to spend over $1 trillion. So they originally were like, well, we're already at $1 trillion. There's no extra money for a stimulus check. And then the overwhelming support was like, well, we have to make it happen. So we're just going to take the money away from states and cities and give it to you guys as the second stimulus check. We also seen this in the third stimulus check package. The day they passed the bill in the Senate, literally the day they passed it, they negotiated the income thresholds down on the third stimulus check from $100,000 per person to $80,000 for the limits on the third stimulus check. However, they threw that extra provision in there, which meant an extra $1,000 check for people that had unemployment income last year. It makes the first $10,200 of unemployment income tax-free. That was added in the day of they passed it in the Senate. And I expect no differently this time around. I mean, this Medicare, these extra Medicare benefits were not even in the package last week. And we've just seen overwhelming support. And now we have the Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer, who's the leader of the Senate and the leader of the Democrats in the Senate, saying, yeah, you guys are right. This needs to be in this next package. And I expect the same thing is going to happen with a single fourth stimulus check at the bare minimum. I think worst case scenario, we'll see a fourth stimulus check in there. Best case scenario, we could see an expansion of monthly checks for everybody besides the child tax credits, which are kind of monthly checks that are starting on July 15th. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know if this seems eerily similar to you on how the second stimulus check and the third stimulus check packages were negotiated. Because to me, it seems like we're just going down that same road again. And ultimately, both of those packages ended up pretty well for us. So make sure to subscribe down below and share this video with your friends. Subscribing is completely free to do so. Remember these times, new videos come out every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will keep you up to date on all the different stimulus packages that could put money in your pocket. You can click this video here to see all the states, cities, and counties that are passing stimulus checks and stimulus programs, as well as my wife making a special guest appearance at the end of that video. And this video is my latest video about the $600 stimulus check coming out, and the bottom video, it's about Social Security raises possibly coming out. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.